Hello students, welcome to online audio video lessons, an initiative taken by St. Vidya Mandir English High School affiliated to CBSE. Myself Mrudula Kaddevaru, mathematics teacher for standard 5th. So children, let us start with chapter 6, decimals. In the last video we had studied few concepts. Now let us study the remaining. Students, in today's video we are going to study about simplification and rounding of the given numbers. First, let us start with simplification. So simplification is done with the BODMAS rule, as in fractions. So the example here is 4.5 plus 3.7 minus 3.6 divided by 1.2. So as the rule states that first division is to be done, next multiplication, next addition and subtraction. So can you find division here? Yes, we find division here. 3.6 divided by 1.2. You already know 12 3s are 36, isn't it? So I get the answer 3.0 after division. Remaining numbers, place it as it is. 4.5 plus 3.7 minus, do this division, you get the answer 3.0. Next, after division we have multiplication, but here in our example we don't have multiplication, so go for addition. Next, 4.5 plus 3.7, we get the answer 8.2 minus 3.0. So children, when you subtract both this, that is 8.2 minus 3.0. 2 minus 0 is 2. Place this decimal point. 8 minus 3 is 5. So you get the answer 5.2. So practice some easy simplification sums. Now let us move to rounding of the given decimals. Students, you already know of rounding of the given numbers, isn't it? So whenever you go to any grocery shop or any of the items or the goods you purchase, when you see the rate tag, price tag, you may see it as 199.0, 199.9, 249.9, isn't it? So do we pay that 0.9 or a complete amount of 250, 150, 200, so on? Yes, we pay a complete rounded off figure, isn't it? So today let us study how to round off the given decimals. So children, the given example is 49.37, and if they tell you to round off to nearest ones place, so what you have to do? Ones place is this one, so which comes after it? 3. So you have to take this digit. So when you take this digit, that is next, whichever digit they tell you to round off, you have to take the digit coming next to it. So I have taken 10th place. Check whether the digit is greater than 5 or less than 5. If the digit is less than 5, then place this digit as well as the digits followed by it by 0. Now here 3 is less than 5, isn't it? So what we have to do? We have to place this 3 and the numbers followed by it by 0. Is it clear? By chance, if the 10th place or the given number, if it is greater than 5, say for example 96.872, round it off to nearest ones place. Ones place is here. So when you take the digit next to it, it is 8. Is 8 greater than 5 or less than 5? It is greater, isn't it? 8 is greater than 5. So what you have to do? When it is greater, you have to add 1 to the ones place. So 96 becomes 97. That is 6 becomes 7. Add 1 to it. Place the decimal point and rest of the digits will be 0. Is it clear? Now let us move to correct to ones decimal place. Now we have seen ones place. Now we will see for one decimal place. So in this example, one decimal place, that is starting is 7 in the 10th place, isn't it? So if you want to round off to the 10th place, you have to check the number which is present in 100th place. Again follow the same rule as above. Check whether 3 is smaller than 5 or greater than 5. You observe that 3 is smaller than 5. So what will you do? Write the rounding digit as it is and the numbers coming next to it as 0. Is it clear? Now I will show another example where the rounding digit is greater than 5, that is 56.897. Round it off to one decimal place, that is you have to round off to this number. So if you want to round off to this one, you have to take the next number coming to it. So it is 100th place. Check whether it is greater than 5 or smaller than 5. It is greater than 5. So 9 is greater than 5. So when this is greater, what you have to do? Add 1 to the rounding digit. So 8 becomes 9 and keep these two digits as 0. So this is how we are going to round off the given digits to nearest 1 and to nearest 1 decimal place. I hope the chapter is understood. So practice at home and all the best for your exams. Rounding off the decimal fractions to 2 decimal places. Now in the last we had seen 1 decimal place where it was 4. 2 decimal places means we have to take this digit for rounding off. So when you want to round off to 3, you have to take the next number. Check this 4 is greater than 5 or smaller than 5. It is smaller, isn't it? So when it is smaller, what you have to do? Write the rounding off digit as it is and the next digit as 0. If it is greater than 5, what happens? Let us see with another example. 27.987. Here nearest 2 decimal point is 1, 2. 2 decimal points here, 8. So the digit coming next to it, it is 7. Is 7 greater than 5 or less than 5? It is greater than 5, isn't it? So what you have to do? You have to add 1 to the rounding digit. So 8 becomes 9 and keep this 7. That is when you round off, rest of the digits become 0. This is how we have to round off to 2 decimal places, 3 decimal places and so on.